Bhagavad Gita 15 chapter 6th verse. Natad bhāsayate suryaha nashanko napavakaha yad gatvana nivartante tadhama paramam mama. The direct meaning of the verse is, neither the sun nor the moon nor the fire illuminates that Paramatma, having reached which there is no more return. That is my supreme Dhamma. The key word of this verse is Dhamma, which literally means light, effulgence, or a state. It does not automatically mean a physical city. Here it refers to Paramatma, because of which everything comes to life. If it were a place in space, then sun and moon could reach and illuminate. But Bhagavan Kṛṣṇa explicitly says it cannot. Cross-reference with Bhagavad Gita 13 chapter 33rd verse. Also, we see the similar kind of description. Yatha prakashayatekaha kritsam lokamimam ravihi. Just as one sun illumines the entire world, in the same way, Paramatma illumines everything. Showing that Paramatma is the source of all light and knowledge. This proves Dhamma here is Paramatma and not a location for that Paramatma. Why can't Dhamma mean Goloka or Vaikuntha? Because we see the mention of palaces, rivers, divine forms, activities talked about in these afterlife realms, which needs something or the other to illumine them. Hence that realm cannot be self-illuminatory, and these realms are presented as above this world of ours. But this is a very key point to recognize that any loka above or below is still in space. And here the Dhamma which is mentioned in the verse is claimed to be avyaya, changeless. Whereas anything that which is in space and time, you call it a spiritual realm, you call it a loka, is subject to changes. And here Kṛṣṇa says this Dhamma is beyond sun and moon, which clearly excludes any spiritual realm. Connecting this with the previous verses, in 2:17, that Paramatma is described to be avinashi, indestructible, and to be pervading everything, yena sarvamidam tatam, and which is avyaya, changeless. In 15.6, that Dhamma is pointed out as the source of everything, which doesn't depend on any illuminary to light it up. This shows the same changeless reality, Paramatma, and not a journey from Bhuloka to Goloka or Vaikuntha. Now, what does no return actually mean? If it were a physical realm, no return would mean a permanent residence somewhere. But here it means when ignorance ends, the cycle of birth and death ends, and there is no traveler that is left to go or return. And this is in keeping with the Upanishad Vakyas and seeing the connection with the Sthita Prajna Lakshana which we saw previously. Having attained this state, one is no longer confused again. In 15.6.2, Bhagavan Kṛṣṇa uses the same idea. Having reached which there is no return.